Hey guys, usually I don't show my face on here, but I thought I'd jump on and just say hello. I hope you're having a wonderful October. Happy Scorpio season. Recording this like the second day of Scorpio season. Hope you're feeling okay, staying grounded. Anyways, today's reading is going to be a future spouse reading, and I just kind of wanted to explain this reading and also kind of let you know that what's been going on in my life. I've just been really busy working, and I've recently taken up a new hobby, a dance class. So I'm working on my fitness, learning some new things, spending time with some friends. So I've just not been on as regularly. And I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I'm not going anywhere, and I do have some new things in the works that are coming. Also focusing on letting go of some limiting beliefs when it comes to my career, to my authenticity, and all that fun stuff. So just wanted to explain, jump on here, let you know what's going on, update you guys. As I said, today is a pick a card reading all about your future spouse. It's going to be a little bit different. We're not necessarily going to touch on like how you're meeting or anything like that, more like the dynamic between you guys, like how other people may see your relationship, what your relationship is like, what they're like, what you're like in this relationship. Just kind of maybe some strengths that you bring to the relationship, strengths that they bring to the relationship, some healing messages, how this relationship may be about healing, maybe a little bit about love languages. We're just kind of leaving it up to spirit and just see what comes through in the cards. So I'm being a little bit flexible, but those are some of the themes that I'm going to touch on. So without further ado, again, thank you guys so much for all your continued support of this channel, your patience and understanding. I'm really excited to dive into this reading, and without further ado, here is a clip of the piles. All right, here we are. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. My lighting is a little foggy. Sorry about that, guys. See if I can do a little bit of adjusting. Today's pick a card reading, as I stated in the introduction, is all about your future spouse and kind of the dynamic between you guys and how other people see your relationship. What's the dynamics of your relationship? What do you guys bring to the table in this relationship? Any kind of healing messages when it comes to this relationship. So these are the piles. You do have 3 piles to choose from today. Each pile has an angel message, which I will reveal at your pile. For pile number 1, you guys have the Poised card, number 48. So this is the imagery. So there may be something that draws you in with the artwork on the card. Maybe you're just feeling drawn to the colors, to the message, whatever it is. Take a moment to meditate and decide if this is the pile for you. For my pile 2s, you actually got 2 messages that came through. You have the Regeneration card with number 46, as well as the Community card with the number 8, but that did come out in reverse, and we're going to honor reverses. And then, yeah, again, let me give you an opportunity to look at the... Oh, I just realized I do have my diffuser going, and that might be why it's looking a little foggy, so I may turn that off. So this is for pile 2s. Maybe the energy, the words, the images are drawing you in. Take your time, meditate on the pile or piles you're feeling drawn to. Okay, And then my pile threes, your message is TikTok number 30 with this clock here. Again, take your time. If any images stick out to you, numbers, colors, then that's your pile. Again, timestamps will be in the description. And I will see you at your pile. All right, pile number 1. Welcome to your pile. Welcome to today's reading. Again, as I mentioned in the intro, today we're finding out all about your future spouse, what they're like, what the dynamic is between the two of you, how others view your relationship, what kind of strengths do each of you bring to this relationship, any healing messages that want to come through, anything your guides want to share with us when it comes to this relationship. That's all going to be discussed in today's reading. You guys were drawn to this message, this poised card with the number 48. We have some stars here. She's balancing on one foot. So first impressions, you guys are well prepared for this relationship. This brings a lot of balance into your life. Or maybe this person just makes you feel balanced, or maybe they just compliment you in some way. Let's check out your angel guidance, angel message that your angels want you to hear. You have the trust message with 232. Trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. So this is just a reminder from your angels to trust in your intuition, in your inner guidance. Trust in the divine plan that everything will unfold naturally in divine timing. So don't try to rush into this relationship. Have faith that everything is unfolding as it should. Perhaps Spirit is preparing you guys with this poised message to be prepared for this, communion, this coming together, this union with your person, with your future spouse. So let's pull a tarot message and see what we can find out about this relationship. Spirit, talk to me. What can you tell me about this relationship for my pile ones? What's the dynamic like for my pile ones? What is the dynamic in this divine union for my pile ones? Okay. Got some cards that flew out. Let's see what happens here. We have the Four of Michael, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Okay. You also got the King of Ariel with successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. And you have the Chariot, number 7, Archangel Metatron. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So you have a lot of career messages in this reading. Perhaps you are focusing on your career and finances at the time of meeting your future spouse, or perhaps they inspire you to go after your dreams, to climb the ladder when it comes to your career. There's also a possibility that you meet this person through the work that you do. These are all messages that are coming through. Chariot also talks about movement, forward movement, so this is a positive sign. zoom out a little bit, that this union is coming towards you. There's progress when it comes to this coming together with your future spouse. As far as the dynamics between the two of you, I did mention that you balance each other out. And I feel, like I said, I feel like this person's either going to inspire you when it comes to your career. Perhaps you guys will collaborate together. This person is going to allow you to have more time to rest, to spend more time in deep meditation. They're going to honor your alone time. Definitely some of the message I'm seeing. Let's pull a few more messages before we dig in deep. What can you tell me about this relationship, this dynamic? My pile of wands, about their future spouse. What are they like? We have quite a few messages that are coming through. I do see balance coming through. Again, I mentioned balance at the beginning with ametrine, balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine to give you confidence. In this case, I feel like depending on your gender, which energy you may resonate more with, the feminine energy or the masculine energy, you can change it as needed. But this person is going to have a good balance of one and you're going to have a good balance of the other. So if you're the feminine, this relationship is going to allow you to be in your feminine energy, which is the energy of receptivity, of receiving, of rest, of flow, allowing abundance to flow towards you, having downtime, time to nurture yourself as well as others. That's what's coming through. Maybe working with ametrine may be helpful and beneficial for this relationship. I actually believe I have that stone here. Funnily enough, I believe this is ametrine here. I happen to have this stone. That's funny. So, yeah. It's a very beautiful. The color purple may be significant for this group. We have citrine as well. Citrine is healing stone. Release the burden of worries by giving them all to God for healing and solutions. So this relationship is going to be very healing. I'm seeing this beautiful rainbow imagery with this dove. Doves may be a significant sign of this union being near, or rainbows. I'm seeing that this person is going to help you release any worrisome, unnecessary worries, any kind of anxiety that you may have when it comes to different areas of your life. Maybe for some of you, this is insecurities around receiving, about having, maybe embodying your feminine power. Maybe you've always had to be the strong one, the one in your masculine, taking charge, and this relationship's going to allow you to step back and really embody that feminine energy, and release your worries or stress about how you're going to make enough money, how you're going to do it all on your own. So that's definitely messages coming through. Again, I'm seeing a lot of purple energy coming through with this group. Even in this last card, I see purple as well. You have the titanium rainbow quartz with multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions in the situation or person you're asking about. So that's wonderful, and a beautiful confirmation that this is in fact about your person and you guys together. So there may be, I feel like with your relationship, you may discover when you first meet this person or get to know this person, they're not how you thought. And the more time you spend together, the more you uncover about each other, especially about this person. I feel like this person keeps a lot to themselves. They don't share easily. They don't trust easily, but with you, I feel like they can be vulnerable with you and share with you and be intimate with you, and vice versa. Especially if this is something that you struggle with, you'll find it easier to share with this person. Share your vulnerabilities, your insecurities. If you're not sure on something or you need help with something, you're going to be able to open up to this person, and they're going to be able to open up to you. Yeah, I see this as a very healing relationship. And again, there's a lot of like career things. So some of you may collaborate with this person on a project. Maybe you go to business together. Maybe you'll develop something together, invent something. I'm having some issues with the lighting. I'm so sorry, guys. There, it's a little better. Okay. Not perfect, but by any means, but we do what we can here. There's still a bit of a glare. Okay, so let's see what else comes up for you guys. When it comes to this dynamic, what are the messages for my group ones? What's the dynamic between this? What strengths does each partner bring to this relationship? Oh, lots of cards are coming through. Wow, okay. Okay, well, there's a lot of message here that are really positive. Okay. Majority of it are really positive. You have the Freedom card. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So this is about freedom. This person allows you to be who you are, to do what you want to do. They inspire you. Or vice versa. I feel like you guys complement each other, you balance each other out, and this is just kind of the dynamic of your relationship. Other people may see this relationship this way too, like that you guys are you kind of do your own things, like you're going on your own adventures by yourself, or maybe that you guys are constantly traveling with the Freedom card being here, or you kind of do what you want to do, and a lot of people may be jealous of that because they're like, wow, look at pile ones. Them and their spouse allows them to all this freedom, allows them to, explore and be free and just live life to the fullest. So I feel like that is something that others may see in this relationship, this dynamic. We also have happiness coming through. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. This person's going to make you very happy. You're going to make them very happy. And this is just a confirmation that this relationship is going to bring a lot of joy and happiness into your life. You guys are going to just really be content with each other, be able to experience things together, maybe embody some inner child type of activities, maybe going on adventures or trying new things, going to new restaurants, doing something from your childhood, maybe go rollerblading or roller skating or go to the park. I don't know, just something fun and silly that you both enjoyed doing as a kid. We also have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So this relationship is going to help you grow and change as a person. Like I said, embodying more of that divine feminine energy. That's what this relationship is going to be helpful. Let's see if I can make more space. I got too much stuff on my desk again. Always, guys. I always underestimate how much space I take up with my cards. But anyhow, let's see. Moving on. What else am I seeing with this pile? You also had some other messages that came through. You had the failure card coming through. I understand that a mistake isn't only an opportunity to learn. Perhaps in the past, you've struggled with failing at something, whether that was maybe relationships that didn't work out or insecurities when it comes to your work. But this person is going to help you overcome and move past these beliefs and limitations when it comes to failure. They're going to encourage you. They're going to root for you when it comes to your career and your success and your happiness. This person's going to be very supportive when it comes to your success. We also have pride. It says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This could be about not believing yourself more important than others and vice versa. And this could be in your relationship, realizing that you guys are both equally important and both of your needs matter. It's again about that balance that I saw for this group. Trying to zoom out, but I can't really get more out than that. All right. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. We got it all in there. Lots of claps. Okay. Okay. What else am I seeing for this group? I'm seeing, with the trust card being here, I feel like this trust is also, maybe some of you struggled with trusting other people in the past. Maybe you were betrayed a lot in your relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. Perhaps you've had trouble or struggles staying optimistic, having faith that everything's going to work out for you. But this relationship is going to renew your trust in other people, in life itself. And you're gonna realize that there was a divine plan for you, and the reason you had to go through this was so you could learn those lessons and meet this person, and they will change your life significantly for the better. Let's pull some traits about this person. I know I didn't say I'd go too much in depth when it comes to your person, but it's always fun to find out like what sort of attributes. Perhaps this could be attributes that you find attractive about this person, what really draws you to this person. Sorry for the rustling of the paper. What can you tell me about group one's person? I had quite a few papers that just fell through very gently. I didn't even have to try with this group, so they just came through. I think that's a message in itself. This person can be very gentle. They're very handsome as well. So this person's very aesthetically pleasing, very aesthetically attractive. They may have curly hair. Love me some curly hair. They're very mature. Either they're a little bit older than you or they're just mature for their age. Take what resonates for you. I also have brown hair coming through for this group. So they may have brown hair. Okay, this is like a message that was in a different reading, but I think it is meant to come through. This person is very healing. They may cause you to have a spiritual awakening. You'll feel a lot. You'll be in more higher vibrational feelings, elevated emotions. With this person, you'll have a wealthy mindset. The numbers 4, 11, and 2 may be significant for this group. That was not meant to be in that pile, but I feel like there are no mistakes, you know? Things happen for a reason. Pull one more message. The dynamic between the two of you is electric, so this may be very physically attracted to this person, or anytime you guys are together, you kind of cause a scene. People are envious of this relationship. They can see how compatible the two of you are. Yeah, this is definitely like hot. I'm getting like hot and heavy emotions, very intense type of energy. Maybe you have Scorpio in your chart. Yeah, I'm hearing like envelopment of love, like you're being like a warm hug, a warm caress. I'm also getting that message about this relationship, this connection, this your future spouse. Because they're very warm, very magnetic. They just light you up. You also have ivory, so this person may have fair skin. Or you may have fair skin. Take what resonates for you. Excuse me, I have some hiccups. I hear simples coming through, so the relationship is like you guys are just, it's not complicated, there's no drama, it's just the two of you, and it just brings a lot of peace, a lot of balance. I'm feeling harmony. You may have been in survival mode in the past, but this person's going to make you feel alive. You're going to come out of that mindset into this wealthier, more abundant mindset where anything is possible. I'm hearing serenity. Yeah, very peaceful connection. This may be how people see you too. Like your love is effortless. It's very simple, very grounded, very nurturing type of energy I'm picking up on. I'm hearing generosity. This person may be very generous with their time, with their feelings, with their love. I'm hearing leveling up. This person is going to cause you to have a level up, whether that be in your status, or just like I mentioned before with the career. This person's really going to have a positive influence when it comes to your career, your finances, your projects. I'm hearing, like your confidence, because I'm hearing yellow, which is my sign for solar plexus chakra. So your vitality, you're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of energy. You're going to be very confident in your abilities, in this love, and the possibilities of life. You're just going to be very joyous in this higher vibrational energy when it comes to this relationship. I heard Virgo. So you may have Virgo placements, earth energy placements, maybe significant to this connection, sun, moon, or rising. That could be part of the anxiety. I feel like many Virgos have like this anxiety, this perfectionism, of wanting to control things. This person's going to kind of change that for you. You're going to be more go with the flow, less detail oriented, like having to plan out and map out everything. And it might feel uncomfortable and whatnot at first, but you're really gonna love and embody and embrace this energy. Let's get a love message for this group. Let's see what comes out when it comes to this dynamic. If this person could say one thing to you, what would they say? Let's pull that kind of message. For my pile ones, if this person could say one thing, what would they say? Ooh, that's interesting. What else do we have? Anything else? Okay, we have a couple cards that came out, but the first card that kind of just slid out was this card. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So this may just be, when it comes to this connection, be patient. This person's coming in, but you're just being asked to slow down. This also may just be a message in general when it comes to attracting this person in. Or maybe this is you having worries. Maybe you're a little bit older and you're worried. Maybe you want to have a family. Maybe you're worried you're never going to find your person. And this is their reassurance that time, it's okay to, you don't need to rush things. You don't have to be on anyone else's schedule. This is all about you. And when you are ready, this person will come in. Let's see, we have this beautiful image here. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Yeah, this is definitely ebbs and flows, allows and gives. So I'm getting like Six of Pentacles vibe. And I get into the freedom. I was mentioning this before, so like maybe in past relationships you were a bit codependent and you relied on that person too much, or they relied on you too much. But this is going to be a very balanced relationship. They're going to give you your space to do your thing, and you're going to give them their space to do their thing. But you guys will always come together. You will be close with this person, but you also will know how to give and when to give the space. That's so beautiful. That's like the ultimate. We also have the trust card coming out. So this is a very beautiful relationship. So transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. This trust card is, I would say, this trust could be about currently, if you want to take it that way, as that resonates, that this relationship will happen. Just trust in the process, give it time, be patient. Things are unfolding as they're meant to be. I feel like there may be a message I feel like group 3 had a message when it came to time. So there may be a message in that pile for you if you were feeling drawn to that pile. I have not recorded that video. It's just the card in is a card about time. So anyhow, we're trusting. This person may allow you to believe and trust and have faith again. I mentioned this before, so this is just a confirmation of that. Trusting in yourself, trusting in this relationship, trusting that things are going to work out, trusting that change is okay. It's okay to have this transformation, to change. You don't always have to be one way. It is safe to trust, and it's safe to transform and evolve when it comes to this relationship. You know, I feel like this is about like change for the sake of healing, for the sake of having this beautiful transformation when it comes to this relationship. This is you blooming and transforming and growing and healing from this relationship, and vice versa. You will help this person grow and transform as well. Like I said, it's about balance with this group. You guys bring out the best in each other, and you help each other. You teach each other, you heal each other, just with your presence, just with your nurturing, with your guidance, with your presence, your kindness. I feel for this group, your love language may be words of affirmation and acts of service. I definitely feel that for this group. I just feel like a very relaxing energy with this group is just the vibe I'm getting. I'm like feeling sleepy now, so it's just like, so this person makes you feel like home, you know? You find home in each other. It's just so like a warm blanket, very cozy and nurturing and simple and I feel like I hear upper chakras, so this may have to do with maybe this person, maybe you'll have, like I mentioned before, something about a spiritual awakening. You may trigger that in each other, or like Kundalini awakening or something with this relationship. Let's roll the Astro Dice and get one last message. You have Uranus, which is about change, transformation. You have Pisces, which is a very psychic sign, very watery, very... Ooh, we have the 9th house. I love that. Oh, so you may, like I said, you guys are learning and growing, learning to trust and have faith in the universe and God and each other and this whole world. And you're expanding your mind and your reach. For some of you, this relationship may result in some kind of, like I said, project or something, or collaboration that will reach global scales. Perhaps you'll travel together a lot. The 9th house deals with God, with faith, with travel, international travel, higher learning. I don't know, maybe one of you will inspire the others to go back to school to learn something new, or just encourage each other to learn and grow and heal. And that's something you'll do together. That's very beautiful. Let's see if there's any last messages before I end this reading, Spirit. Any other last messages you would like to share with my group 1 when it comes to this relationship with their future spouse? I feel like I'm hearing oral, which is like communication skills. So this person, or you may encourage whatever resonates for each other, or one person or the other, to communicate their needs, their wants, to be able to verbalize their insecurities, their whatever it is on their mind or on your mind. This relationship is going to allow the both of you to communicate freely and openly, without fears, without insecurities. You're going to feel safe with this person to be vulnerable when it comes to sharing whatever it is that you need to share. I'm hearing shape-shifting transformation. Yeah, so this will be a very transformational relationship. I think the both of you will transform throughout this relationship. Like, people may not recognize who you are. They'll be like people you haven't seen in a while. And once you get together with your spouse, they'll come see you and they'll be like, wow, you've changed so much. So and so. That I can't believe how much you've changed since you've gotten married, or something like that. You may run into that. A lot of people seeing how much you've changed, because this change is not just internal, but it's very external as well. Like I said, with your confidence, with your exploration, with your expansion. Yeah, that's what's coming through for this group. I think those are all the messages, though. I don't want to go on too long. But this is a very beautiful, very healing, very transformative relationship with your future spouse. And you guys really do bring out the best in each other, and you balance each other out perfectly. So, love and light. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate and love all of you. If you made it to the end of this reading, I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified about any of my other upcoming readings. And if you made it to the end of this reading, if you could put a house emoji so I know you made it till the end in the comment section below, and that YouTube and the algorithm will be able to recommend this video to others if you like this as well. All right, again, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 2s. Welcome to your reading. So happy to have you here. As I mentioned in the intro, today's reading is all about your future spouse, all about what the dynamics are going to be between the two of you, as far as what sort of strengths you'll bring to the relationship, the dynamics between the two of you, what others may view your relationship as, any other messages that Spirit wants to share. any kind of healing this relationship may bring. Those are the messages we're kind of focusing in on today. And as I'm starting this reading, I'm like playing with my hair a lot. I'm messing with my hair. I did not do this in the first reading, so I'm thinking like maybe that's something your person likes to play with your hair. Maybe they're very attracted to your hair. Maybe there's something about hair. It could be vice versa as well. That is definitely coming through. Again, let me introduce you to your group. You guys chose the regeneration card with number 46. That's a very healing card in itself. And you also have the community card in reverse. So with number 8. So 8s or 3s can be significant to this group. Intuitively, I'm getting regeneration is like coming back from the ashes of something. So maybe this is a healing relationship. Maybe you went through some kind of turmoil in previous relationships, and this is a very healing, regenerative relationship. The community in reverse also coming up gives me an idea that perhaps this has to do with like friendship groups. Maybe there's been betrayals in the past when it comes to your community. Maybe you've been disillusioned by your community. Maybe you were part of like a religious type community or someone that shunned you for your beliefs. It's just something intuitively that's coming through. I'm also clearing my throat, so maybe someone that stifled your speech. This could be family, this could be a friendship group that just never allowed you to be who you are, who you really are, to express yourself and just be vulnerable and be true to who you are. So that's something I'm seeing. Reflection is your angel message for this group. Trying to get the better lighting. It's 987. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. So reflection may be helpful and beneficial when it comes to this connection. Maybe this is something you find yourself doing often when you're with this person. Maybe looking back on the past, all the things you've overcome. Reminding yourself that you have overcome so much, that you deserve to be happy with this person. Again, with my throat, yeah, to speak your truth. I feel like for many of you, writing may be helpful and healing when it comes to expression, expressing yourself, healing. Perhaps some of you, the two of you, communicate through writing or speaking is significant to this group in some way when it comes to this relationship. Maybe communication is something that you've struggled with, expressing your needs, your wants, you're being vulnerable with another person. Speaking up for yourself, that may be a message for some of you, but let's get some more information for this group. My pile twos. What's the dynamic between my pile two's future spouse, and how do people see them, view this dynamic, and what strengths do they bring to this relationship? Oh, that card just went flying. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm seeing the King of Michael coming out, the King of Swords. So this is about air, about communication, about your mental processes. So we have sorry, I'm trying to get better lighting. It's not greatest. King of Michael, principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Yeah, again, like I said, communication is important to this group in some way. We're going to find out exactly how that is. I feel like just you've been, one or both of you have been really stifled when it comes to expressing yourself, communicating your needs in some way. Like, I can really relate to that. Okay. We also have the Lovers in reverse, number 6, with Archangel Raphael. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. So we have the Magician here too. Ooh, I love to see it. Number 1. Ones and sixes may be significant to this group. We have you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So you may have manifested your future spouse. That's what the message that I'm getting for this group is. Perhaps you were feeling very alone at the time, wanting to have another person that can understand you, that will listen to you, be there for you, have a relationship that has healthy communication. Maybe you didn't have that in the past with partnerships or friendships or just in general in your life. And that's something you are wanting to manifest, and that's what this future spouse will bring to the table. They'll be a good, healthy communicator. They'll listen to you. They'll understand you. That's what's coming through so far. At the back of the deck, you had the Ace of Ariel, or the Ace of Pentacles. It's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. I just see this as more like a change, a new beginning, a new opportunity when it comes to this person. They open you up to this whole new life, perhaps a new community of like-minded individuals who will support and listen to what you have to say. People that you feel comfortable sharing and expressing your vulnerabilities, your truth, your authenticity. That's kind of the message I'm getting with this group. But let's pull some more messages to get some more information from my pile twos. What can you tell me for my pile twos when it comes to this dynamic with their future spouse? How other people see them, what they need to know. Okay. We kind of got a few messages coming through. Let's see what comes through. We have titanium rainbow quartz with a multifaceted. This came out in group 1, so if you were feeling drawn to that group, maybe there's a message in there for you as well. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're talking about, asking about. So yeah, you may not realize that this person's a good communicator at first, or maybe they're very quiet and shy and reserved, but once you get to know them, they open up, or vice versa, you're able to open up to them. With the Lovers being in reverse here as well, I'm just feeling like perhaps you aren't, when you, I feel like this is more like when, I feel like the Lovers is more talking about a friendship group or past connections and how you felt betrayed, you felt alone, you felt like no one understood you. You felt like no one was seeing you, hearing you, that you weren't able to express your true self in these environments, and that this is all changing with this spouse coming in, that's your future spouse. And they're going to encourage you to be true to who you are, to speak up. They're going to love who you really are. And they're going to definitely encourage you, or vice versa. If this is about them, you're going to inspire them too. Because there are two sides to every coin. We also have Malachite with prosperity. So this will be a very prosperous connection. It says there is a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So this relationship, this union coming together is going to bring you divine support. It's supported by the divine. So it was orchestrated by the divine. I mean, you manifested this person. So it's definitely a magical relationship. Definitely spiritual in nature. You may have a strong spiritual connection with this person. We have Tiger's Eye as well. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So yeah, this is going to definitely, this relationship's going to bring a stronger connection to God and to your relationship with self, or higher self more specifically. I feel like maybe the both of you, it'll inspire this deeper spiritual connection when the two of you come together. Maybe that's how other people will see you as well, as like this very divinely orchestrated relationship. Maybe there was lots of synchronicities around this meeting, how you guys came together, just how your relationship works. It just seems very magical, very spiritual in nature. It's just like you guys fit. It's like you're two sides of one coin. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, let yourself sparkle and shine with Opal. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So yeah, this is about speaking up for yourself, speaking your truth, just letting it all out, revealing yourself, showing yourself, showing the world your true self. People may be surprised when they realize this authentic version of you. Maybe you've never spoke up. Maybe you've always been too afraid to share your beliefs, share your truth with others. And this relationship is going to bring that part out of you. You're going to become more confident and sure in who you are, what you have to offer the world. So I definitely see that with this connection. I'm going to zoom out a little bit more. Again, the lighting is glaring. Okay. It's a little better, but not perfect. Okay. There we be. What else do we want to find out for this group? Oh yeah, let's get a message. When it comes to this connection, this future spouse, for my pile 2's future spouse, what's the dynamic like? What do other people think of this connection? What is like the strengths you each brings out in each other? We have perseverance coming out. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Exactly. This person gives you confidence to overcome any kind of obstacles when it comes to your confidence, when it comes to what you want to do, how you want to express yourself, maybe your friends, meeting the right type of people, the right type of friends. This person is going to help you persevere and overcome any kind of limitations when it comes to those things. We have empathy. This person's very empathetic, or you're very empathetic. They're open to seeing both sides of a situation. So one or both of you may be empathetic when it comes to this situation. Perhaps in the past if you are an empath, maybe you attracted a lot of narcissistic people that didn't care about you. They just cared about themselves, and they were a bit of an energy vampire, taking advantage of your kindness, of your empathy, your emotional support, and they didn't give anything back. So I feel like this relationship is going to be healing in that respect, where this person is going to give as well as receive. But it's going to be a good balance of both, an even exchange of energy. Instead of being an energy vampire, they're going to be more compassionate and caring about your needs too. We have abundance, a very abundant relationship. People may see you as very abundant, very lucky, very blessed. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yeah, there's something about manifestation. Some people may be like, wow, I can't believe group 2, they manifested their person. Maybe you're going to share that with people, and they're going to be like, wow, I can't believe that. Or just people are just going to kind of pick up on it. Like, how did you meet this person? How did you do this? Pile 2. And you just be like, well, I manifested them. People are going to be shocked and surprised, but you're also going to inspire them maybe to do that for themselves. You never know. We have love. Wow, this is very beautiful. So this is a very loving relationship. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Obviously, there's a lot of love in this relationship. You both have a lot of love to give and receive. Service. And you're at service to yourself as well as others. I feel good when I can help others. So one of or both of you may be in the helping field. You did have the empath message, so I'm not surprised that the service message came up. This service message gives me Virgo vibes, and Virgo did come up in pile 1. So if you were feeling drawn to pile 1, there may be a message there for you as well. But yeah, this is just giving me the vibes like you have such a big heart, pile 2. You have so much to give. You want to give to the world. But there is a time and a place for that. But you also deserve to have someone provide you with love and support and kindness. So that's just a reminder. It's well and good to give to others, but it's also important that you receive in return. So just a good reminder. Maybe this is something you will learn to balance out with this relationship. We have indecision coming up and trusting. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Maybe you haven't trusted in your inner knowing and your inner guidance and your intuition in the past. Maybe because of the way things happened. Maybe you lost trust, lost faith in your dreams or in your abilities. Again, the balance card came out, confirmation. I did say balance. Group 1 also had a message about balance. I feel like balance is super important in relationships. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So this relationship's going to be very balanced, like equal give and receiving. You're going to support each other, help each other through any kind of hardships. But yeah, your messages have all been really positive in this group, especially with these cards. I'm like, wow, love, empathy, balance. Indecision's like the one that's like, but that's not even huge, you know what I mean? Like, kind of wild. Being a service, abundant. Wow, beautiful. So, as far as being indecisive, I'm not really sure what they're talking about here. Let's see if I can get an intuitive hit. Something about, I'm hearing duality. So like the duality of people, maybe. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you're a little bit from your past, like I said. When it comes to opening up to other people, you feel uncertain because in the past maybe you've been through betrayals, people that were using you. And this may just be a realization you're coming to the conclusion that people have multiple layers, and that some may have alternative, ulterior motives when it comes to your kindness and a relationship with you. But at the end of the day, you get to decide who you want in your energy and who you don't want in your energy. So there is no like indecision. This person will show you who they are through their actions, or they won't. And that is just trust your intuition. Trust that you know what is best for you. So that's what this is going to be about. And you're going to learn that in this relationship. Maybe your spouse is going to teach you that, or vice versa. I also have Death, which is the transformation card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. This relationship is very healing and transformative when it comes to how you are in your relationships. Through communication, through setting boundaries with people, for who you allow in, especially emotionally, I'm feeling for this group. So those are the messages that are coming through definitely for this group. I'm going to do a little bit of a lighthearted bit where I pull some traits about this person, or it could be about you, whatever resonates when it comes to these traits. They all came out in one clump. All right. A fun time. So this relationship's you guys are gonna have a lot of fun times, do a lot of fun things together, go on adventures, just be free. Relationship is very healing. Confirmation. Goal oriented. You or this person can be very goal oriented when it comes to your career. You did have the service card, so one or both of you want to be a service to others, so you may have lots of big lofty goals when it comes to your work or even this relationship. Also, one or both of you is very artistic. Love that. So you're being asked to embody that. Your person could have broad shoulders, or you could have broad shoulders even. Hey, females can have them. I have broad shoulders. An oval shaped face. See if there's one last message here. Any other messages? Here we go. One more message. Brilliant. One or both of you is brilliant. I'm getting like Uranus vibes or... yeah, Uranus vibes. Gemini, Aquarian. Kind of energy. That sun, moon, and rising maybe for you guys, or Mercury even. In those signs. Yeah, I'm hearing air signs. So you may, one or both of you may be air signs, Aquarius, Libra. Did I say Libra? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. One or both of you may have those in your chart. Sun, moon, or rising, or Mercury. I'm hearing admire, like admirer. So one or both of you really admires the other. Or maybe that's even how you met. Maybe one of you had a crush on the other or vice versa. I just feel like though this is like your future spouse really admires you for all the work you put in, all that you've overcome, just the person that you are. I'm hearing something about photos. One of you or both of you may be a photographer, or maybe you post things on social media. Maybe you are a videographer. Something to do with photography or videography is what's coming through. Maybe you're an actor, actress, or a singer. I'm hearing for some of you. Like something in the art field. Those could be some of the different platforms that you're in, or types of artistic fields you're in. I'm hearing harmony or army, something like that. So this is a very harmonious relationship. One or both of you may be in the military, the army, the armed forces, possibly. A very uplifting relationship is what I'm hearing as well. Very joyful connection. You guys bring a lot of joy into each other's world. You have a lot of fun together. Free to be who you are. You inspire each other and encourage each other to be true to who you are, to do what you want to do, to pursue what you want to do what you want to do in life. To go with the flow of life is what I'm hearing as well. Okay. Let's pull a love message now that I did those. Let me see if these are going to blow away. Sorry, I was just like kind of getting lost in the sauce. Losing my thought of mind, my train of thought or something. Getting sleepy over here between the music and this message. Perhaps you're able to rest around this person Find peace with this person. That could be a message. That also came up in group 1, so there may be a message again if you're feeling drawn to that group. Okay, the healing message came up for group 1 as well. What else do we have for my group 2s when it comes to this connection? Okay, there we go. Perfect. We got some cards. We have the healing card. It says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded in light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Very beautiful, very healing. We also have this imagery with, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. Wow, that's beautiful. So this is a confirmation. This is a forever person that you're with. Your future spouse is your forever person. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So this is just anytime you're feeling insecure, unsure, or about yourself, look inside, because the answers lie within. We have balance. Again, confirmation. Balance also came up in group 1. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yeah, that's why this is a very transformative group, because, like I said, past experiences that one or both of you had when it comes to the people you surrounded yourself, the past relationship you had with other people where they didn't carry the weight, where one was taking advantage of the others emotionally or some other way, where they weren't giving as much as they were receiving. There was an imbalance. This relationship is going to challenge that belief. And you guys are both going to find that balance. We have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So for those of you that are single, this is maybe a sign or a confirmation that this person will be coming in soon. You won't be alone for long. And just a reminder to stay grateful, give thanks, the blessings of love that's coming your way. And know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Beautiful. See if there's any other channel messages your guides want you to know. For my group 2s, when it comes to their future spouse, is there anything else they'd like group 2 to know? Yeah, I'm hearing about alignment and love. So this is like a very destined relationship. It's kind of been written in the stars. You're meant to meet this person. Very soulmate type of connection, destined type of connection. You're going to learn a lot from this person. You're going to heal a lot, learn a lot, grow a lot. So it is a very healing relationship. I'm hearing very honored and wise. So you're going to learn a lot, become very wise when it comes to relationships in general, about how to determine who you can trust, who you can't trust, opening yourself up to others. And this person is very honored to be in your presence and vice versa. You're lucky, feel lucky and honored to have this person in your life. Maybe this means that honor will come to you. Others will recognize your greatness, your wisdom. Or this could be about your person as well, if that doesn't resonate with you. I'm hearing something about a delivery or deliverance or something like that. This person is going to deliver on their promises. I guess like save you in a way, but not really. Like you save yourself, but like This person is like, you're very grateful for this person. You feel very lucky and blessed to be in this person's presence because of how healing and transformative they've helped you. Encourage you to stand up for yourself, to change your circumstances. That's the message that's coming through. I'm hearing trial and error. There may be an adjustment period when it comes to this relationship. Learning there's another way, that you don't have to live in fear. You can trust. It's safe to trust. It's safe to receive. These may be lessons you're learning with this person when it comes to relationships with your future spouse and in relationships in general. Because I'm getting in general, like this is healing your relationships with other, period. Not just your spouse, but with other people. Because you obviously went through trauma with people betraying you and whatnot. So, yeah. I'm also hearing connecting with earth energy. The earth staying grounded is going to be helpful and beneficial when it comes to this relationship. Perhaps you find yourself in your head a lot, very mental, negative self-talk maybe when it comes to relationships and just worrying over little things. I could see that for this group. They're very air sign oriented, so that means a lot of thinking, overthinking in most cases. Trust me, as an air sign, I can say that. Yeah, again, I'm hearing trial and error. I think, is there any other messages, Spirit, for this group? Number 11 may be significant for this group, or an island. I'm hearing aisle as well, so I don't know if this is like talking about walking down the aisle, like getting married, or if this is you meet in the grocery aisle. I don't know. There's something about an aisle that's significant to this person. This could be like the aisle of something. Maybe you travel there together with your spouse or something. That's a significant location. But those are the messages that I have for my group 2s today. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. If you like this video, please do like it and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified about any of my other upcoming readings. If you like this video and want to more videos like this, then put a comment in the comment section, a picture of a star. So I know you made it to the end of this reading, that you enjoyed this reading, and then it will also help the algorithm of YouTube to recommend it to others. Again, thank you again so much for your support and love. God bless, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Pile 3, welcome to your pile. Welcome to your reading. So happy to have you here. I would like to introduce you to your pile, but just as a reminder, today's reading is all about your future spouse, what the dynamic is between the two of you, what strengths you bring to the relationship, what strengths they bring to the relationship, any healing messages Spirit wants to share with us. We'll also pull from my bag with a little bit of attributes about this person or about you. So without further ado, you guys are pile number 3. Your significator card is the TikTok card with message number 30. And your angel message card when it comes to this relationship is authenticity 787. Be yourself, pursue your passions, and show your authentic self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. For many of you. I feel like with the TikTok message coming up here, some of you may be wanting to rush things. Maybe some of you are a little bit older. Maybe you're worried. Maybe you want to have a family with this person, but maybe things need to develop naturally. And that's a lesson you're learning with this relationship. Also, with the authenticity card showing up here, this person is going to help you express and just be true to who you truly are. They're going to accept you for who you are. They're going to love you, flaws and all. Because we all have flaws. It's okay to be imperfect. We all have strengths. We all have weaknesses in life. So that's just a message. And like I said, we don't need to compare ourselves to others and what others have, because we're all on our own journey. And I think that's what this relationship is going to teach you. But without further ado, let's pull some tarot, get some more information about this relationship, this dynamic, about what strengths you and your partner bring to this relationship, what other people think of this relationship. Just get the vibe overall. Okay, cool. That's interesting. We got the Justice card with number 8 showing up with Archangel Raguel. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Love that for you guys. What else do we have going on here? We have the World, about endings. Archangel Michael, 21. 2 major arcana cards. Wow, guys. A very happy ending. Coming full circle. Spiritual growth and insight. A very happy ending with you and your spouse. I love that for you guys. This is really cool. So far, I like it. It's a cool vibe. Okay. You have the 4 of Raphael, which is the 4 of Cups in Tarot. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Interesting. I'm actually going to put this here. I'm going to put this here. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. You have a lot of cards that came out, so I'm also going to zoom out a little bit. You also have the Knight of Ariel. I'm having the worst lighting issues today. Sorry guys, it's really blurry. It says Knight of Ariel. And then it says, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. We have the Ace of Michael. That's the Ace of Swords in Tarot. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. Okay. That's my perfectionist tendencies coming through right now. Okay. Not that it always happens, but it does occasionally. Epiphany. Wow, another major arcana. Archangel Raziel. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Here. I think we'll put it there. Okay, that'll work. And then we have the 7 of Michael, 7 of Swords. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Interesting messages coming through from my pile 3s. I hope I didn't call you a different pile. Okay, so what am I saying? Okay, besides a card falling over. We're going to try to put you here. And then we're going to move this down a little bit. And this here. This here. This here. Hopefully... yeah, we're good. Okay, so what am I saying for you guys? Oh, I just knocked my camera. So sorry. Ugh. Don't want to knock something else on the floor. That already happened once today. Okay, I'm gonna move this deck over. Yeah, this is looking better already. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have all of the piles here represented, we have authenticity being highlighted, timing being highlighted. We have a new breakthrough. We have happy endings. We have deceit being highlighted. We have balance and justice being highlighted. And we have another breakthrough epiphany card. So I feel like this relationship's definitely going to bring some kind of breakthrough, some kind of epiphany. When it comes to maybe the Four of Cups here, the Four of Raphael, which deals with apathy, not really having a zest for life, feeling kind of just meh, kind of like just going with it, but not feeling inspired, not feeling excited for life and what it has to offer. Maybe you've been in a rut for a while. This person's definitely going to change up the rut. They're going to bring a lot of balance. They're going to bring a lot of exciting new ideas and opportunities into your life. You're going to plan with them, maybe. Plan future together, build a family with them. This relationship's being watched over, protected. And this deceit, either maybe someone in the past deceived you, maybe you thought you were going to get your happy ending and it didn't happen, or maybe you've deluded yourself in some aspect of your life, maybe with this Four of Cups, like, thinking, there's nothing, life is boring, life is not exciting, nothing is ever going to happen, I'm never going to fall in love, and this person comes along and they basically ruin that belief, and you have this balance, this justice, and you're able to have a happy family, you're able to do it on your own terms. So that's what I'm seeing with this card, these particular cards coming through. So for my group threes, what can you tell me about this dynamic with their future spouse? What's the dynamic like? What strengths do each of the partners bring in this relationship? How do other people see them? I would say how people see them, based on the cards that are here as well, is very exciting, very new, very fresh, very inspirational is the vibe I'm getting about your future spouse, and how people see this relationship and this person in particular. And they also bring that out in you. So they'll see that, like, if they're a friend of yours and they know you before you're with this person and after, they're going to see the change, the difference. We also have a couple messages coming through. We have calcite with busy times, multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during the busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So this may be a need for balance. The Justice card showed up here, balancing out, maybe cutting out things that you don't really need. Maybe that's like going out every night with your friends, going partying. I don't know, whatever it is that's just not working for you or doesn't bring you happiness, doesn't bring you satisfaction, it needs to be cut out of your life. Whether that be a job, a social group, a person, family, whatever it is, it needs to be cut out. And this person's going to help you see that. And you had the authenticity card, so maybe cutting people out that don't accept you for who you are and what you want in life, what you are passionate about in life. So that could be. And every time we cut out someone, it's like we're sending out an energetic signal that it's going to bring someone new in, someone more aligned, someone more on your level. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, even though it doesn't feel like that at the time sometimes. We also have yellow jasper with control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. So maybe some of you have a fear of control, of others controlling you, or needing to control the situation. This is a need to surrender control, surrender the situation. 1111 is I saw on my timer, so that is a confirmation that this is something that this relationship will help. You'll have this, be able to surrender this belief, this need to control situations, or this feeling of others controlling you in your life and how it's going, and you'll be able to take control of your own life. You won't let it control you. We also have Sugilite. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So yeah, people-pleasing, codependent. Yeah, that makes sense with the authenticity coming here. This relationship is going to help you own your true self. You're not going to be people-pleasing, codependent on others for your happiness. You're going to find it within and with this person. So they're going to encourage you to do that exact thing, or you're going to encourage them. It could be both ways because it's really the dynamic. So maybe there's one area of life that one of you is a people pleaser and another area that the other person is a people pleaser. So one of you may be a people pleaser when it comes to their family, for instance, and the other is like at work or with their friendship group. And you guys are going to help heal that aspect of yourselves. So that's definitely what's coming through for me here. For my group threes, what messages do you have for my group threes when it comes to their future spouse? What's the dynamic between the two of them? What strengths do each of them bring to the table? How do other people see them? What does Spirit want them to know? Okay. We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So maybe other people see you guys as very strong, overcoming obstacles in life, and they're very proud of you. They can't believe, they're like, wow, that group three, I can't believe all that they've overcome and they're still together. Or this just could be about life in general. Oh, they were in a low place, but now look what they're at. Look at that glow up, you know? And then we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So this is not about not this is about letting go of the past, releasing it, and moving on, having this new beginning, being open to new opportunities. With that Four of Cups right here, that just reminds me of that Four Cup energy where you're feeling apathetic towards life, maybe ruminating on the past. But this relationship isn't going to allow for that, because you're going to be so happy, so abundant with this person. You're going to realize how much you've overcome, both apart and together, because I feel like there's a lot of healing going on with this relationship. Maybe you'll have some ups and downs in this relationship, or maybe this is about past relationships, but either way, you're overcoming this adversity, you're overcoming your past, and you're moving on into this abundant future with this person. So that's what people are going to see, that this is a very abundant relationship, and that you've changed and you transformed, and you're so much happier by embodying who you truly are. That's the big message that's coming through. Sorry, my nose is super itchy, guys. I don't know if that's a message for some of you, but let's see if there's any other channel messages Spirit wants to share with you guys. For my group threes, when it comes to the group three's future spouse and the dynamic between them. Yeah, I'm hearing apathy again, because I did bring that up. But yeah, before you meet this person, you may be very apathetic and not happy with life. Or maybe even there's bumps in the road. Maybe during this relationship, you're feeling that way and something's got to change. And you give your spouse they could be your boyfriend at the time, or whatever stage of the relationship you're in. It could happen at any stage, and and be like, I'm not happy, and they are going to help you. You're going to tell them, I'm not happy about XYZ. How can I change? And your spouse or person's going to be like, I can help you. This is what we're going to do. They'll come up with a game plan. There is a better way, and like I said, with this Seven of Michael coming through, working alone may not be beneficial. So this is you working with your spouse to overcome these apathetic feelings, or vice versa. Maybe they need the help and support. I'm hearing Joan of Arc for some reason with this group. So let's she was like this female warrior in the past where she stood up against all odds and was just as beneficial, or like she helped. She was like pivotal woman in history. So this could be you, like overcoming all this adversity, and really just standing up for yourself, becoming this warrior of your life, transforming your life by standing up for yourself and stepping into your true potential, your true self, and leaving behind people that no longer serve you, situations and people that no longer serve you. Letting go of the past, anything that you may regret from your past, and moving into this new beginning with your future spouse. I'm hearing shadow work, so you may do a lot of shadow work while in this relationship. You may be in this relationship already, and maybe this is something you're going through currently. I feel like that for some of you. Feeling like a lot of you may be in this relationship with your person, your future spouse, and at this point, you may be at different points in the relationship. Some of you may have just met them. Some of you may have been together for a while, but you're still struggling. You're still trying to figure out who you are and let go of things and people and situations that no longer serve you at this time. I'm hearing diamond. Maybe Herkimer diamond. Maybe that's a crystal you may want to work with. Very powerful energy. Diamonds are a very precious stone. But that also, I think the process of creating a diamond may be why this came up, because diamonds are put under a lot of pressure and heat to kind of transform them, mutate them, transmute them. And it's like a hard process. But the result is a beautiful diamond. So they go from like being this mineral that's mined pretty much, and they go through this transmutation process, and this is you, and that is, you're going through this beautiful transmutation, this transformation to learn who you truly are, and how this also could be you feel lost in your relationship or apathetic about your relationship because you don't feel like you're separate from your person. Maybe they're more well known. Maybe you're comparing yourself to this person. Maybe their success, whether it's their career, whether it's their personal life. Maybe there's some kind of comparison there and apathy about it. You're like, oh, so my spouse, boyfriend, whatever is so great, but me, man, what do I have to look forward to, or what do I have to offer? And that may be why you're on this journey to discover the diamond that you are, even if you feel like you're not. You're just like any old, you're nothing special, but you're about to learn that you are special and you are unique and you are just as important as your spouse, and you deserve to be seen and honored for who you are and stepping into your truth Yeah, that's definitely what's coming through for this group. But let's pull a heart message for this group to see if there's any other messages when it comes to this connection for my group 3s about this connection, this dynamic. Anything else Spirit wants to share? You already had a few cards that came through, so I think that was everything, and just kind of like, boop, plopped right in. Okay. We have, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yes. And this is like your inner knowing, trusting in your inner knowing. You know who you are and what you have to offer deep down. It's just, you have all these limiting beliefs about yourself and comparing yourself to others, especially your spouse. Ooh, and soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So some of you that haven't met this person's already with you energetically. And you just have to believe that they're there and they will manifest into the physical. So yeah, either you're already with this person or you're about to meet this person. They're already energetic potential and they are a soulmate. So this is your future spouse. We have wait. Don't rush it. Allow nature to take its course, but don't force things when it comes to this relationship, with your healing, with moving forward. Maybe you want to feel more sure of yourself and confident in yourself, in your authenticity and what you have to offer before you make a big commitment to this person. And if you explain it to this person, they're going to understand. They're your soulmate. You guys literally have past lives together and you signed a contract. So they're going to understand. They're going to be very patient, kind, understanding when it comes to this situation. We also have manifesting miracles, confirmation about the manifestation. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow the guidance. Continue trusting, continue to have faith, continue believing in this connection and in this healing potential. And then we also have playfulness. We love that. Laughter is the best therapy. Have fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. So yeah, your love for each other, being playful, engaging in activities that bring you joy, that's going to help with this authenticity. It's going to help you realize what brings you joy, what lights you up, what you're good at, all the positive qualities of you. Yeah, that's going to help with that. And the love is there. So being playful, being patient, and manifestation. This person is either there or they're already energetically there. So that's very exciting for my pile 3s. Let's get one last message from the Astrodice about this connection. We have the 7th house, which is the house of relationships. We also have Mercury. There's a message for you guys. I feel like it's going to turn over for some reason. Okay. And then we have Scorpio, which is about transformation. Yeah, this relationship is very transformative. In the 7th house, yeah, 7th house is about your partnerships, your intimacy with other. And this is a message that this is a transformative relationship, soulmate connection, your future spouse. It's going to be very healing. You're going to learn a lot. They're going to teach you how to be true to yourself. They're going to give you confidence. But you're also going to find that you help this person in other ways. Like I said, maybe they have codependency issues with their family. Maybe they compare themselves to their brother or something like that. So you guys are going to help each other. You both have this issue when it comes to people pleasing, just being this other person because you feel like this is the only type of person that people will accept. But you're going to learn that being true to yourself is going to bring you a lot more joy and happiness and healing and transformation. And that's what this relationship is bringing. Let me just check and see if there's any other messages Spirit wants to share with you guys for this group. Yeah, I'm hearing development. So yeah, this is going to bring, you're going to learn things, develop things, a new way of being, a new way of interacting with others, a new way of communicating. I'm hearing dormant, so there may be something dormant within you, like in your subconscious, that is either holding you back from embracing this authenticity, something you don't realize, and you may be receiving a message. With this relationship is going to trigger something in your subconscious that's going to come to the surface. That way you can transmute whatever this is and move into a more authentic way of being when it comes to your relationships with other people and being able to express your authentic self. I'm hearing something about dharma as well. So this relationship is karmic in a positive way. It's really, when you come together with this person, you're going to release anything that was holding you back from stepping into your power, stepping into your truth, to be true to who you are, to have a passion for life and be happy and abundant. So yeah, this is a very healing relationship, super healing, super karmic, super powerful. And it's going to happen over time, I'm hearing. So be patient. It may take time to completely heal this part of yourself, of this dharma, of this karmic cycle when it comes to being able to step into who you truly are. So just be patient with the process, with this person, with yourself, with this connection. Yeah, just getting my message about uncovering truth. So that's what this Mercury is here. And Scorpio being here. Scorpio is all about uncovering truths, being the detective of your life. So this relationship is going to reveal many things you didn't realize about yourself. Maybe about some of the passions that you have, or about why it had to happen this way. So bring you clarity and understanding as well. So those are the messages I have for my group 3s. Thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate you guys so much. If you like this video, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not. And also hit the notification bell so you can be notified about any of my other upcoming readings. And if you made it to the end of this video, if you could put a snake emoji in the comment section so I know you made it till the end of this video. And then also it allows YouTube to recommend this video to others by you commenting on this video. So again, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. God bless, and I will talk to you soon.